Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for today. It's going to be a general energy reading and we're going to see what do you need to know at this time, what do you need to be aware of. Take it how it resonates. Okay, this could be past, present, future. You will know best who this is, how this fits in your story. So let's see, Sagittarius, what is the message? Divine Spirit Guides, what is the message for Sagittarius today? What does Sagittarius need to know? What's going on with Sagittarius? Let's see. A Queen of Cups in reverse. And the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so we have a Queen of Cups in reverse here. This is who you could be dealing with. This is a feminine energy that is emotionally imbalanced. They could come across as heartless or very selfish. Everything could be about them and their emotions here. This is someone that tried to do something to get out of their head, to get out of anxiety, or to get out of some sort of stress here. The Star. Let's see what this is. Why is the Queen of Cups in reverse here for Sagittarius? Why is the Queen of Cups in reverse here? The Queen of Wands. This has something to do with a Queen of Wands and some sort of a plan not working out, or this is someone that doesn't work. They're lazy. The Tower. So there's some sort of shocking, catastrophic moment here. A faulty foundation falling apart because of something not working, a plan not working maybe. What's the Nine of Swords reverse? The Sun, the Queen of Pentacles. A Queen of Pentacles and some sort of truth coming out. The Seven of Cups. Somebody is confused. Somebody doesn't know what to think. Somebody's looking at their options. They don't know how to feel. What's the Star? The Six of Cups. Something about the past, wish fulfillment here, the World. And the Seven of Swords. So in the past, somebody lied. I mean, with the Star in the World, that's even giving me some sort of online presence, like some sort of something in the public eye. Somebody lying about something on the internet, maybe. Somebody's public persona, how somebody is seen by others. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups reverse, please. This is somebody who's now feeling trapped or stuck because they thought that they would be victorious, but now they're stuck. Now they feel trapped. Okay. So at first they thought that they would be victorious. Now they feel trapped. Why? What's the Eight of Swords? Now they feel stuck in their head about a journey being over, or they can't move forward on something. They can't move forward with an official person. Why is the Queen of Wands here? The Lovers. This has to do with a relationship and a Queen of Wands. What's the Eight of Pentacles reverse? A home. A happy home. Somebody now feels stuck because they were very sure of themselves, but somebody does not want to work on something with a home. Somebody is not working towards a happy home in this relationship. Or something didn't work out in a home. What's the Six of Wands? The Truth. Somebody thought that they were in the right, or they would have victory because they thought they knew the truth. Or they thought they had the power. This card says honor, force, power on it as well. So someone thought that they were protected. Someone thought they had the power. Someone thought that they had the force. What's the Eight of Swords? But now they feel trapped. So it's like Now they feel trapped because of somebody's decisions. Many options, decisions. A one-night stand. What's the Eight of Pentacles reverse? Clock. This has something to do with time, in time cycles. Progress. There's no progress here. Something is not working out. Somebody's not working on something, or they spent all their time trying to master something, but it didn't work out. This was bad craftsmanship. This was sloppy work. What's the Tower? The Tower is that this relationship is not evolving to the next phase. Somebody is not in a relationship, or some sort of a relationship is not evolving. And this is a marriage. This is a ground shattering truth, the Tower, because they had an expectation. So their expectations are being blown to smithereens because a relationship is not evolving. But why do they feel trapped now with a one-night stand, or someone having multiple options? Six of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody didn't give something to someone. A Knight of Pentacles. Something about a lawyer? Something about an expert? Some sort of a financial strategy. What's the Six of Pentacles reverse? They thought they would have victory and success. It's really making me feel like somebody thought they would have victory because they thought they knew the truth, but they didn't know the truth. And that's why they're stuck now. They thought that they knew it better. They thought they knew everything, but they didn't. And they were expecting something here, but it's not coming in because whatever they did, it was not based on truth. They thought they knew the truth, but it wasn't the truth. So what's the Six of Pentacles reverse? A mature woman. A mature woman thought she would have victory with not giving something to someone, not receiving money for something. Toil and labor in reverse. Something did not work. Get $10 off, 10 euros off your next order. Okay. Interesting. Is that what this is? The Knight of Swords. It has to do with something that was communicated, something that was said. A mature woman, who could be this Queen of Cups in reverse, they came in with communication and they thought it was the truth, but it was not the truth. Now they're stuck with it. Now they're stuck with it. They had an expectation. What was their expectation? The Star, that they would get their wish fulfillment. The Fool, or something about Aquarius energy. The Truth. They thought they would get a new beginning. They thought something would come in for them. Some sort of wish fulfillment would come in for them. They would get a new beginning, like a new lease on life. They would get all their dreams fulfilled with the truth. What is that? They did not worry about a single thing. They were not worried. They were not in despair. They weren't worried. And it's like, they weren't worried about something because they thought that this was the truth. It's like, how can I say this? Whatever it is, they thought that they knew the truth, but they didn't. That's why they were so sure of themselves. Okay. So what's this Nine of Swords in reverse? They were not worried at all because they thought that they knew the truth. This is so strange. They thought that they knew the truth, but actually they were completely delusional. They thought they knew the truth, but actually they were completely delusional. What's the Nine of Swords reverse? A House in reverse. About somebody leaving a house, or somebody not being home, or somebody moving out, or why someone's not home, or something about moving out. What is that? Something from the past. Perception, learn from the past, make memories, reminiscing. Something about the past. What is that? Not being home, somebody moving out of a home. The Four of Swords. They were so at peace with this. Whatever it is, they were at peace. They were at peace. They had no worries at all. They were not worried about anything, about a death. About a death. Death? What do you mean with death? But now someone's worried. Now they're worried. Okay. What is death? Being charmed or used. Being charmed or used for a death, for a permanent ending. Somebody wasn't worried about being charmed or used for a permanent ending. But it didn't work. Something didn't work. Or it has something to do with someone losing their job, or what is this? Despair. What does this mean? They couldn't betray someone here. Or they didn't think that this would fall on them, or someone didn't think that this would cause some sort of a permanent ending, or the Tower. But the Tower is here. But the Tower is here. Because they were expecting something, but it never came. Yeah, because you're protected, Temperance. Or because something was intercepted, or you're protected, or there was divine intervention. But why is House in reverse here with Death? Because something was sent. Something was projected, but it didn't work. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Something did not work. Something that was sent was prevented. There was divine intervention. It didn't work. Okay. So they thought they would have victory and success because something didn't work out in the past. The Devil and the Five of Swords. They thought they could still sabotage something, control something. They thought they could get their evil plan through, this malicious intent. Five of Swords and the Devil, that is evil thoughts. That is like dark, evil thoughts. Very manipulative, backstabbing, conniving thoughts. The Swords is all about the mind and your thoughts, how to control something. They thought they could control an outcome because something didn't work in the past. The Hierophant. A message. When they sent a message to a Hierophant, when they communicated something to a Hierophant, who's the Hierophant? They told a Hierophant that they didn't give you a gift. So because you didn't accept a gift, because they directed something towards you, but it didn't work. So whatever this gift was, it was with malicious and evil intent. Somebody tried to give you a gift with malicious and evil intent, but because it didn't work, or because you didn't accept the gift or rejected it, they thought that they could still control the narrative because you didn't take it. They weren't worried about it. They thought they could still get a great fortune because you didn't accept a gift. How the hell does that make sense? So because you reject their malicious and evil intent and the plan didn't work, they think that they can still lie their way out of something or still get their way. Okay. What's the Sun here with the Queen of Pentacles? Why is the Sun here? The Page of Wands in reverse. Bad news about the truth. Bad news about action that they took. Now they're getting bad news about action that they took because the truth is still coming out anyways. What's the truth? The Sun. That they didn't want something to change, or they tried to stop something from changing, or they tried to stop something from changing for you, or they didn't want something to change. What's bad news? Bad news about money, or receiving money, or giving someone money. Because, so if they took money for something here, and they thought they could lie their way out of it because the plan didn't work. So let's say they took some sort of money to give you a gift. You rejected the gift. Nothing happened to you. Their plan didn't work. So they thought they could lie their way out of what that money was for, what action they took here for that money. And, you know, everybody will just believe it because nothing happened to you anyway. So, you know, who's going to find out? We can just lie our way out of it because nothing happened to you, right? The plan didn't work. Okay, what's the Seven of Cups? A courtship. They tried to create an illusion around a relationship, or they were confused about a relationship. So now this is giving me girl with the snake here being charmed or used. It's like they could have stayed silent on the fact that they were used to cause you permanent endings in your life. If it came in the form of a gift, this could even be, you know, something that was laced with some sort of poison or something like that. So they thought they could just stay silent on this, and they weren't worried about this because, oh, you know, the plan didn't work. So, I mean, who's going to know, right? Who's going to know that they did that because nothing happened to you, right? Okay, Seven of Cups. Coffin. So they created an illusion about a death. Or they pretended like they don't know anything about somebody trying to kill someone or put someone in a coffin, right? Hand of Cards. So they tried to be strategic and they didn't show their whole hand. And it's literally, the logic behind this is, oh, I have nothing to be worried about because it didn't work. So I got money to unalive someone by giving them a gift, but they didn't take the gift. They rejected it. So no harm, no foul, right? That seems to be the logic here. Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't try to put someone in a coffin because nothing happened to them. Did anything happen to them? No. So where's the evidence? The evidence is right here. Unexpected income. Okay. So what's the Star? Oh my God, I cannot believe it just came out in reverse again. This person thought that their wishes would still come true because you didn't take the gift. You rejected the gift. And gift in German is poison. Right? Tell me about the Star here. The Five of Cups. They're sad, upset, in grief about what? About giving you a fucking gift, man. Ace of Cups. They were sad about giving you a gift. A cup of what exactly? Or is it food? I don't know. A cup of something. What's that? A mature man. A mature man is sad about a gift or that you rejected a gift. A married couple. What's this? Ace of Cups. A date. Meeting someone new, planning, setting a date. Or a mature man is sad about a new beginning in love or somebody meeting someone new, or what is that? Someone setting a date. For hooking up. Third party interference. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up. Somebody being sad about somebody hooking up and dating someone? What the hell is that? What is that? Strength. Leo energy. The Knight of Cups. Somebody giving someone a love offer, somebody being generous to someone, coming towards someone with an offer to get themselves out of imprisonment. So maybe this over here is not about just having multiple options. Maybe this really is about something to do with a one-night stand. They thought they knew the truth. Maybe somebody lied and said that you had an affair, or you had a one-night stand with someone, or you were hooking up with other people, you were dating other people, and they thought they knew the truth, but now they're trapped in this because in reality, you were not dating someone new, you were not out here having third parties, you were not out here having one-night stands with anyone, but they thought that they could get themselves out of a trap or out of imprisonment. The Four of Pentacles, and hold on to something. Or they held on to what? What's this? Four of Pentacles. Heart with the key. Welcoming love. Meeting the one. A mirror. Mirroring each other. Relationships reflect our wounds. Introspection. They held on to what they believed was the truth. Is what I feel. Like they held on to some sort of a narrative about a breakup and a separation. They held on to a narrative that there would be a breakup or a separation because they thought they could get themselves out of some sort of imprisonment, addiction. What is the Eight of Swords in reverse? A mature woman. A mature woman is trying to get themselves out of imprisonment for some sort of a gift that they gave you or tried to give you that you rejected. And so they try to hold on to this narrative that there is a breakup or a separation or something, and that somebody was sad about somebody dating someone new or having a one-night stand or something like that. What's the Seven of Swords? A main female. They lied about a main female, or they lied about you to the authorities, to the official person. So they lied to the authorities about what? About love, about somebody welcoming love, meeting the one. Okay, and now the truth is coming out about this. About how they held on to some sort of a narrative because they were trying to get themselves out of a trap or their own imprisonment, thinking they knew the truth, staying silent on the fact that they had been used to possibly harm someone, created an illusion about a relationship or you having a relationship with someone, and now they're getting bad news about this money because they were expecting for a relationship not to evolve to the next phase, or they weren't expecting something here. Okay, it's a Tower moment. So anything else Sagittarius needs to know about this? That's the message. That's the message. About what? About this person receiving money or trying to give something to you. So they got money, or they tried to give something to you. But I feel like they were not worried about this at all because they thought they had wiggle room to lie their way out of it, because technically nothing happened to you, right? It didn't work. The plan technically didn't work. So what is there to be worried about? It doesn't, just because somebody doesn't end up in a coffin, it doesn't mean there wasn't a premeditated attempt to do something, right? I mean, there's probably evidence that there was a premeditated plot here. And just because it didn't work doesn't mean that there was no foul, no harm done here, right? It's kind of giving me that example. Yeah, they thought they could lie. that I gave in another reading, where it's like if someone is standing in front of you with a baseball bat and tries to bash you in the face with it, but you end up ducking right on time and nothing happens to you, they can't stand there and say, well, nothing happened to them, so it doesn't really matter that I tried to swing. You still tried. Somebody still got paid something, or they try to give you something, right? It's like, oh, well, nothing happened, so I mean, I don't have anything to be worried about. Excuse me? Yeah, you didn't take it. You didn't take it. 7 of Cups. Well, they didn't take the gift. They didn't take the food. They didn't take the poisoned food or the poisoned drink. They didn't take the poison. So, I mean, nothing technically happened to them, right? So, technically, nothing's going to happen to me, right? Emperor at the bottom. Yeah, now I can just deny it and pretend like I have no idea what someone's talking about because nothing happened to them. There's technically no proof that anything happened to you because you're not dead. So what's there to prove? Oh, no. I can just deny it. It's like you saying like you just swung that fucking baseball bat at my head. And they're like, but nothing happened to you. So where's the proof? Where's the proof that I swung that at you? Okay, well, how about we pull up the proof of you buying that baseball bat? Okay, how about we pull up the proof of you having a motive to swing that baseball bat that you just bought at someone's fucking head? There's the proof right there. Okay? Yeah. Well, there's no proof. I mean, there's no proof. There is proof. 100% there's evidence. But they think they can deny it because, oh, nothing happened to you. Thank goodness that you ducked your head just in time for this not to work. Okay? Because they would still, even if something happened to you, they would still be holding on to this narrative of like, no, I would never do something like that. I am innocent. I am innocent. 10 of Swords. I'm innocent. I have no idea. I did not try to stab someone in the back 10 times. I did not try to smash someone's head in with a baseball bat and leave them for dead. No, of course not. I never did that. Where's the proof? They didn't fall over dead. They didn't eat something and then die. So where's the proof? Yeah, because you fucking threw it in the trash. Or you didn't touch it at all. It's something like that. A Queen of Pentacles in reverse did something super impulsive. Okay? Impulsive, stupid, hot-headed, did something without thinking. Page of Pentacles, and they took money for it. There's evidence here. There's definitely evidence. There is evidence of the fact that they did swing that. They did do something here. Okay, like the Nine of Wands in reverse, this is someone that takes fast action and even impulsive action without thinking. It's like they might have made mistakes that are there. There's like footprints on this, okay, of mistakes that they made. It could even be physical evidence. Physical proof, what I say, buying the baseball bat. There's like physical proof of this. Yeah. And that's the message, is that this is definitely very calculated. Somebody here is extremely calculated, okay? Extremely calculated, especially with their words. Like the way that they communicate, it could be very thought out, very manipulated, very cunning, very calculated. Like, I mean, technically nothing happened, so I can just lie my way out of it. I don't have to say anything. It's like, even the Four of Swords is giving me like lying by omission. Right? They just neglect to say certain things because like they could even, this is even someone that could have completely lied about the fact that they even tried to give you something in the first place. It's like you could have witnesses that somebody did try to give you food or drink or something like that, and they just completely leave it out of the story. Because it's like, well, I mean, nothing happened to you, so why do I have to say it? Why do I have to admit that I tried giving them something? That's lying by omission. And alone that you left that out is suspicious enough, right? So, closing words here. The Ace of Wands, they did try it. They did try it. They attempted it. They took the first step, okay? And it's even like, this is even like, you know, them, like, I saw this documentary, I don't know if it was on YouTube or Netflix, I don't remember, but it was like some like good Samaritan set up this hitman for hire site on the dark web, right? And he didn't, it wasn't serious, okay? But a lot of people started sending messages actually asking for a hitman. And what he ended up doing was literally just giving all of those inquiries straight to the FBI, right? So technically, yeah, nothing happened to those people. But the first step, it counts. The fact that somebody actually went and did the first step, it still counts. And that's what these people, or whoever this is forgetting. It's like, yes, it didn't happen. You didn't go through with it, or somebody rejected the gift. But the first step was there. That intent was there. The attempt was there, right? So this is just stupid. Yeah, this is the message about some sort of money, a large amount of money, a big payment here. It's about them trying to get out of the payment or some sort of money that they got. It's some sort of money that they got. Or why they came forward and spun some sort of a story about the money that they got and why they were not worried about it at all. Like somebody could be sitting there going like, but how did they think this wasn't going to come out? Or how did they think this was going to cover this up? Why weren't they worried about this? They weren't worried because nothing happened to someone, technically. It's like, oh, no one's going to know because technically nothing happened. Where's the proof, right? Like I said, they're forgetting the proof of like going out and buying it. There's maybe witnesses. There's a motive and intent there. It's like they think that all of that doesn't matter. It's like, it only matters if something actually literally happens, right? That's what this is giving me. So yeah, I don't know. Advice for Sagittarius. I don't know what this has to do with you, but advice for Sagittarius here. This person is so manipulative. Oh my God. The way that they planned this, super manipulative, super conniving, super calculated. This is a saboteur. The Five of Swords is someone who would do anything to win. They would say anything to win. The Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords, those are both cards of like a murderer. Like they plot people's murders. They plot and scheme and they plan. And they don't feel any kind of way about it as long as they win. It's like, how could somebody do this so manipulative? Well, this is why. I don't know. That's the answer, I guess. Okay. So let's see who could be involved in this maybe for you. Who could be involved in this? A Scorpio, August, a Leo, January, a Virgo, and a Taurus, May, June, and a father figure. Okay, and a mother. So I hope that this helps, guys. I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.